Hey collective, I wanted to share this bit. You guys were right. Well, this messenger that I follow on YouTube, and she know who she is, and she had said something like, I'm paraphrasing, that the someone or the property manager, whoever, each time they're on your phone looking at shit. Well, she didn't say property manager, but I'm just assuming. Looking at shit. Anytime you contact a rental place, they will call them and say that don't rent to her because she's on drugs, whatever, or she's selling drugs, whatever. And you know what happened to me? So yesterday, I went to go look at a property, and I got there, and I was a bit early, and I left. I came back, and the guy says, "Hey, are you Fatima?" And I said, "Hi, I'm Fatima." To introduce myself at the property, the potential rent, And he was like, "Oh, Fatima." He said, your husband called and said that you don't have. The place is too small for you guys, and it'll be 4 of you guys. I'm like, "No, I don't have a husband." He said, that's odd. He said, "How many Fatimas are there?" I said, "Well, there was 4 people that was sitting out front, and it looked like they were Arabs, because that's, Islamic name, And then I'm like, huh. So this Terra Messenger, she was right. And I already knew anyway, but she confirmed it for me when the owner or whoever he was who was showing the property had said somebody called on my behalf as if they were my husband, saying that we don't want the place, it's too small, whatever. I don't know who was doing it. He's gonna get his ass kicked. He's a fag, you know what I'm saying? He'll get his ass kicked. So, I want to thank her for that. I mean, granted, I have my my reservations on certain things, but she did say that, and I'm like, she confirmed it for me, because the other property that I was supposed to have got, then they use an excuse, you owe the property manager, you owe rental fees. Then they said I owe my credit score. Then they contacted me again to rent the place, because they realized, that whoever called up there and said negative things, because granted, if you owe rental fees, whatever, you have to pay a high deposit. I mean, it's the discretion of the owner or property management or whoever, you know what I'm saying, or their rules or whatever they have on their property. And I know that. So basically, what I said and done, yesterday was confirmation for me that somebody had called up there and told them that we didn't want the property, that my husband had called and said, because the place was too small and it was 4 of us. But granted, there was 4 people waiting in the front, and it looked like he was an Arab, and I want to say Hispanic, but I can't certainly confirm that, because it could be random people. So, yeah, they're doing it, and I'm going to sue their ass. I'm trying to tell you, as soon as I get my shit settled, this lawsuit's going to be on hand, on point. I applied for over 200 properties. You cannot tell me that out of all 200, majority of them are owned by real estate investors, property managements, let me put my old van, real estate, what's it called, real estate agencies, whatever. Because the word is out. They mad because I blew the whistle on their punk asses. And I'm going to take some more stuff too when I get settled, about that maintenance man who knows my brother, and whose stepson, his last name is Tatum, who the people live next door to me, who had connection to my brother as well, and who robbed me and burglarized me. And then I realized they stole my son's medical records, and that explains how these unscrupulous so-called investigator, which it wasn't really investigator, it was a property management, going there, putting tracking devices, I believe, on my son, because all of a sudden his back was wet. He had a mark in the middle of his spine. We went to the MRI, and they gave him new big, talking about it was for pain. And I'm going to sue their asses for that too. So that explains how they got my medical records out of my home. And then Warren had obtained my personal information through their so-called background check. I got that paperwork as well. And so it's going down for them. It's going down. They took my documents, my medical records, they spread rumors. Even that crackhead girl that lived upstairs to the left of me, you know, she was tweaking. I'm gonna find that video, I'm gonna post it on YouTube. She was tweaking. How can somebody supposed to do some called surveillance? And she would call and say, oh yeah, she's this, she's doing this, she's doing that. But she was high as hell. I mean, come on now, tweaking. It's going down. You understand me? It's going down. It's going down. You fuck with the wrong person. And they wanted my mother's money. That's what the whole deal was. They know who did such shit to my mom, and they want my mom's money or my inheritance, and they're going to get it. That's why they're working so hard to create a narrative and say I'm this and that, because they're fraud and schemers. They're drug addicts. Hiring meth heads to do what's it called, maintenance shit, and robbing folks. Oh, I got the whole information.